Oh, hey, what's up? My name's Adolfo Navarro. I'm an independent filmmaker. I've been making films since I was a kid. I had an idea that I was like, I like to get involved every year with like festivals that are timed at like 72 hours or 48-hour film festivals. So I was like, you know what, these should be documented because the chaos that goes involved with making these type of films can be pretty interesting. So I was like, you know what, let's just do a mini doc of what it goes into making these type of films, because you got to start from the very beginning scratch of your film to the very, very end, only within 72 hours or 48 hours or 24 hours you get in the festival. I want to take you on a little journey that I would go through making these type of films. So I was dead set on making a fantasy film. So I was like, no matter what, I'm gonna do a fantasy film. So I was like, I wanna have a fairies, I wanna have like trolls or whatever it is. As of right now, this is what I'm planning. I'm gonna run with this idea because of sometimes when I get ideas like this, I'm like, well, I got this idea for a reason. I'm gonna run with it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we can always change it up. Because basically, you can only prep so much for these festivals because they give you certain guidelines, props, themes, and stuff you have to integrate into your story that you can't plan until the time that it starts, right at the 72-hour mark. And you add these things in there, or you plan the whole production that day up. Either way, it's your however way you want to do it. So what I like to do is have the idea, brainstorm, get my actors, get my locations and all that stuff, get that all ready, pre-planned, and hopefully, you know, go with that idea and still have that opportunity. Like if something crazy is to throw me off of the guidelines they're going to give out at the time, I can change everything up. But at least you have the options. So this particular one is going to be from the A3F, the Almost Famous Film Challenge people, and they're putting on a 72-hour one script movie challenge. They're gonna make the beginning and end of your script. Okay, you got to make the middle and kind of integrate these certain line of dialogue, whatever, involved in your film. The script challenge, the line of dialogue, and a prop, and you have to use all these into your film, and you don't know anything of what these guidelines are until the moment it starts. I'm about to cast a part in the film here, playing the mother of little Gracie in the film. We already kind of have everybody else pretty much laid out already from past movies experiences, so I was like, you know what, I need to find some fresh faces, so I'm gonna meet Holly. So here we go. I thought I'd do the whole interview process like this.
I'm Holly Bond, and I'm from Danny's agency. Everybody wants a magical solution to their problems. Everyone refuses to believe in magic.
I want to make a troll, so I want to make him have some ears that point up, and I need to have some glitter, so I have some glitter that I bought, some certain type of glitter, and I wanted him to be like a whiter looking troll, so got some color here. But the interesting thing that's going to have to happen is what I'm thinking, if this goes the way I'm planning on doing it, I'm going to have to make up his entire makeup on location at the moment because of certain things I have a feeling are going to take involved with doing this ahead of time. There's no way this is going to be done ahead of time, him covered in white makeup, body, you know, his whole body. So what I'm probably planning on trying to do is at the time we're going to make him up completely from head to toe, all the way through. Got the contacts from Troll. I'm going to send them out to Wyatt, the actor that's going to play the troll, and then he can hopefully put them in because he's never put contacts in. So that's what I'm going to do. Send it to him so he can maybe put them on himself on set, so we don't have to finagle doing that. So hopefully he'll be comfortable enough putting these in at the time. Latest developments is not get his contacts in his eyes. Let's find out and see if that is the case.
Hi, you've reached Suzette. I'm not able to get to the phone right now, but just leave me a message and I'll give you a call back.
Suzette, the contacts not work. Give me a call back. Tell me if there's issues or not. See ya.
I think that was an appropriate message. That's the mother, Suzette. So give me a call back. Let's find out. Oh, Suzette, how's it going?
Hey, yo. Good. I got a little bit of time. You called it a good time.
So what does it look like with the contacts with Wyatt? Do you actually think it's probably going to work, or what do you think?
It's not going to work.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, you can definitely go to plan B.
Okay, so what I think we'll do is he can be another character, or he can be a fill-in for Gracie if something crazy happens, so it's good to still have that.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'll audition a couple more other people, and then I'll find a troll, so don't worry about it. But I wanted to...
Find a troll?
Yeah. Now we go to plan B. We're going to audition for a troll. Let's get a troll. This is why I try to plan this stuff ahead, because the night of this whole event, I'm gonna get him to play the troll. He can't get his contacts in. Then what? Boom, boom.
No need to be scared, my child. I'm glad we have met. You found my flower, and one wish you shall get.
You know, you can wish for him to return, but with all things, you must listen and learn.
So the next step is to make a soundtrack for the film, because I was like, you know what? I think of fantasy movies, I think of cool woos and ah musics and stuff like that. Musics. Why I say that? When I think about fantasy films, I think about cool music, like in Legend or like Neverending Story, stuff like that. I always remembered the song. So I was like, you know what? It'd be really cool if we were able to make a theme song to this little short film. Her name's Jamie. She's a cousin-in-law, and she sings. So I was like, you know what? Let's come in. We'll just write something up. Just give me a bunch of variety, and then I'll create it into a score. And so that's what we're gonna do today. Get ready. All right, this is Jamie. She's gonna help us out today.
What's up?
All right, so we're thinking of doing like a soundtrack for this film. Anything you can think of, let's just throw a bunch of different lyrics out. You know, something like a Neverending Story where he's like, turn around. I don't even know how the rest of it goes.
I don't either.
All I know is
Something
Never-ending story. Something, you know, something like that. Got it?
Yeah. And I could do it again and end on a more positive, in case it's like a happier time. Yeah. Maybe that's kind of spooky. You know?
Try that again. Just try it again. Just
How would
change
it?
Maybe closer together, not as long. Try that.
You mean like quicker?
Yeah, I guess.
Don't
Okay.
hold the notes quite as long?
Okay.
I don't know.
Speed up the tempo.
Yeah.
Make a wish, dream a dream, love until your heart believes. Enchanted seas, oceans deep, draw you in and then you will see.
Minnie's staring at me and I don't like it. Oh, what was I saying? Okay, what I'm trying to do is just layer things together, and I gotta time them out to make a nice flow of the songs. I've added a little, so I wanted to have like a little flute, like picture a little guy. So if I can think about her thinking, okay, I'm gonna close her eyes, I'm gonna open them up, I'll see another world, be all happy, nice and joyful, and then I keep walking, and all of a sudden I turn and I see a little troll there. Ooh. So I want the music to be like, whoa, and then come back down, and then all of a sudden we see the troll. I don't know, it's kind of like, that's the fun of it. You make the songs, and then as soon as you edit something underneath it and you look at it, it can change the vibe of the scene with the tone. The tone of the song can change the tone of the scene. Boom! Add that to, you know, job titles, I guess, orchestral director. So thanks a lot, Jamie. Bam! You're now on the soundtrack. Okay, so I'm on my way to go check out some locations for this spot to shoot this film. I went back like a month ago to Fountain Hills in this area, in the creek area, so I was like, you know what, this is a nice spot. I'm gonna go back right now and make sure everything kind of looks green to shoot the scene where we're gonna find a magical flower, and I need like green area, like a grassy knoll area, but I want it to be like surrounded by trees because I need trees. So any spot that I won't get, you know, a fine for being on some kind of forest land, because I don't really like to pay those fines. If I went out there with just like a video camera and just kind of just shot my movies like I used to do when I was a kid, that's one thing. But when you pull out a jib and a homemade dolly, then things get a little hairy. People are like, oh, you guys have a budget. Time to get in trouble. Here's the ticket, buddy. So I'm kind of over that, especially when I might have up to 10 to 11 people. But more the merrier, get this thing done. Made some latex, mixed them together. Made this out of a dummy head. I put some plaster of Paris. Made it like a little mold. So I'll start to slowly take this out, and this will be used for prosthetic for the troll. So here it is. I'm gonna start cutting around the edges and stuff to make this work. This is basically gonna be the troll in this region here. But I'm gonna make a couple because I just don't know if I trust it. So I'll make like 3 of them probably. Platcel Gel 10, A and B, you mix them together and make a nice little ingredient to where you can make latex. The other aspect was I wanted to have a fairy involved. So I was like, what's the easiest, coolest way we can make a fairy look like she's flying around? So I was like, you know what we can do? I'll just use my GoPro camera and we'll go into a pool. So I'll have her get in the water and do the motions that I want her to do as a fairy. And then I'll mask her out in post, probably frame by frame, and integrate her into this world and make it look like she's, you know, motioning, because I don't have a wire to do all these cool little spins that I want her to do. So I got some glitter I'm gonna put on her, and some eyelashes that I got, and some more neon makeup. I had to look for special stuff to make her waterproof, because otherwise her face is gonna start going into blending into the water. We start out by putting Amy, one of our actresses, in full costume in the water, and let's just do the motions and make sure this is even gonna work. Went to Michael's today, got some of these flowers that I wanted to pop out of the ground when the fairy flies, and little sprinkles, fairy dust that would trail behind the fairy would hit the ground. I want these to pop out of the ground, meow, so she would have like instant fertilizing sparkle droplets. Alright, tonight before the festival, and I'm going through my checklist to make sure I got all my stuff for my planned ideas, so hopefully we're gonna go tomorrow night and we're gonna figure out what the actual guidelines are, and hopefully we can you know, mesh our ideas together and make one cool idea. Hoping I can use this item here. It's a flower that I'm kind of surrounding the entire story about. My dad was a glassblower and he made this flower himself. So I was like, you know what, this is a cool looking little, you know, thing, so I'm gonna use this to surround the story, hopefully. Is it like a magical type flower? Yeah, I'm still going with this idea. We'll wait to see what the actual guidelines are and see if I can actually still do this thing, you know, with this idea. Okay, so we're about to go over to get the guidelines for the 72-hour film festival. It is 5:23 and it's 7 o'clock, and we're here with Holly. She's going to play the mother of the story, hopefully, if we can still go with the storyline that I've been planning for a while. This is Tabitha. She's part of the crew. She might make a cameo too as well. You never know. And then right now I'll show you.
Hi.
Alex, and she is gonna be in the movie as well. And as all, hopefully you can be the makeup / hairdresser and crew person.
Very excited for this one because we've never done something like this with the one script. I think it's going to be a little more challenging, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun too. And it's going to be a test to you guys to see what you can do with it. But we kept it very filmmaker friendly. We're not trying to steer you anyway. I think you're going to really like it. The films are due back here at Marley's. We're out in front. between 5:30 and 7 on Monday, and that's the drop-off location. Is there anyone here still looking for actors or actresses? Okay, so the team over here is looking for actors and actresses over here. I think there's another team that's looking for possibly a DP or a camera person because our camera wasn't working. So definitely afterwards, stick around and we'll try to help you guys out. So in February, we usually get 60, 70 teams, but our October challenges are around.
Walks slowly towards character B. Character A holds a bag and his or her side. Character B says, "Are you ready for this?" Character A responds, "Yep, you." Character B responds, "No time like the present." Character A half smiles, then looks down at the bag, takes a deep breath, and reaches into the bag. Cut to our scene and then the ending. Character A sits alone on a bench, staring at his or her closed fist. Looking around one last time, Character A slowly opens their fist to reveal a key. Character A's line of dialogue is, "I can't believe it worked." The end.
Every day I'm reminded of that night you were taken from us.
Yeah? You want me to go faster than that? I can. I'll try
Let's
for
just
you.
hear it sounds, because I'm not sure how it'll sound really fast. But
Okay. Every day I'm reminded of that night you were taken from us. I'm sure.
turn it. So you have to do that, and you can see your face illuminates in that light.
Okay.
That's what we're trying to do.
Okay, I got it. I got that. That's a good idea. Okay.
Okay. Here we go. And
Every day I'm reminded of that night you were taken from us. I'm trying everything that I can to ease our daughter's pain by showing her some calm memories. We miss you.
The best mic person ever. I need a good title, man. The credits.
Mike, we'll figure it out.
Mic holder.
Yeah. You're what?
I'm gonna scuttle
Okay.
like a crab.
As long as we got that taken care of.
Yeah.
Ready, set, go. Hold on. Yep. You. I gotta make sure those are right. We see that script?
She's got to look into her bag after she says no.
Oh yeah. Sorry, that was terrible. Was that one okay? That was bad.
You say that after every take. I thought it was really good.
You ready for this? No time like the present. You ready for this?
Yep. You?
No time like the present. Listen, I know you didn't want to be here, and I really appreciate you doing this for me.
It's okay. It's all good.
Look what I can do! Stewart! Yes, I'm so glad you knew what it was.
Oh, that's super good. Lots of light.
Yeah, it's almost too crazy. If I just stick it down here, like that.
It doesn't blind you while driving, right? You'll be able to drive just okay?
Yeah. Somewhat. Okay, Holly, you ready? Yep.
We're about to kill Adolfo.
We go. freaking noise. Okay, so we're off.
I did not see headlights at all.
I'm still in reverse. Okay, here we go. And my lights now. There we go. That'd be nice.
You're laughing and talking.
Yep. I want to follow her headlights. So when you see her headlights coming quick, turn at her at the best you can, and then we can try to like follow her headlights, because when I'm like this, I'm blocking with one hand.
Right.
So I'm like, I'm gonna keep my arm down just so I know now.
So should I come forward a little bit like this?
Yeah. Okay. Let's try to get those headlights, so that's the only thing. We'll try one more with this car and it'll be good. Okay, ready? That light. Yeah. Okay.
Where am I taping this?
Crumple that up and throw it on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There's a technique to this. You have to go down
And then up.
go up. Yeah. And I'll show you kind of like
How fast you want me to
do it. But yeah,
Yeah,
something like that. Because they're supposed to be driving.
This is being
1,
recorded.
2,
Got it?
2. Got it. Like that. Exactly like that. Okay, got this.
Okay, go ahead, try it. Yeah.
Thank you, Dad.
Yeah. And curses you. You threw this on the floor. I stepped on your little ball and I told you to. It was the bottom of my foot.
Where am I taping this?
Crumple that up and throw it on the floor.
Super serious.
Trying to remember my face when I knew I was gonna hit that wall. Oh my god, I
that really
happened. Yeah.
You guys ready?
I can't see it. My arm's in the way.
Oh.
It's okay.
We're gonna have to figure this out. So go get maybe do that hand and you can stick it, there you go. Whatever's easier hand for you. Then you can put that light over here and do the same thing, but from that way. You know?
Okay.
Watch out for this thing.
Okay.
So you're
Do you want to see a little more of her? Like, should I move this way?
Yeah, can you see her?
There we go. Yeah.
So we're gonna be driving, act like then.
Yeah.
You know, then just react.
What was the...
No speed. Tell it to go away.
I'm trying to make it go away.
Oh.
He was at least 2 weeks old. Now I feel like I have them in my shoe.
Why are there roaches out in the city? What kind of place is this?
Okay, we just shot our first scene. So pretty much right after we got the guidelines, we went through and kind of got some ideas going, and we're like, we need to shoot the very first scene needs to be done at night. It's 11:51. I'm going to now implement all these things and write a script. Throw it in for tomorrow. We're going to start at call time is right at 9 a.m. We're going to go into Fountain Hills into this creek and continue the shooting. We got to finish writing the script now, so I got what? If I do it in about 10 minutes, then I'll have, 6 hours of sleep? Great. Almost 8 o'clock. Before I head out to Fountain Hills, gotta make sure we have, let's do a equipment check. A flower, the glass flower, small green screen sheet, troll face, some tape, scissors, GoPro, electric shaver, jib, tripod that works with dolly track, dolly collider, wireless mic or wired mic, reflector, a mirror, stick to attach flower underground, ice chest, some food, some snacks, some mini lights just in case, 2 shirts for me, and we'll do it. Okay, this is, I'll just tell you who everybody is.
Oh,
You guys already introduced yourself.
Come here, Miss Gracie.
This is Amy.
Hi.
This is Tabitha finally. Yeah. This is Alex. Well, so Gracie is a little girl that we're gonna play.
Hi, Gracie.
And this is gonna be your mom in the film here.
That's for today.
This is our troll.
The troll. And your fake dad.
So,
What is that?
oh, this area.
I can show you that. Like at the end, if we can do it, you think, yeah or no? haven't seen Aladdin?
Wait,
The cartoon?
the what?
The movie? Aladdin?
What? Is that Christmas?
Okay, we got Alex on
Sit
the
down.
reflector here.
Look over here, Gracie, like that way. My dad brought me out here when I was a boy. He told me about a magical world that if unlocked, you can see a magical glass flower that appeared
Okay, guys.
and that took me into a magical
What you doing?
putting together a gym. Ta-da!
Yay, you did it. I'm on so much Dayquil right now.
You know, your daddy used to bring you here when you were little.
Oh, so cute.
It doesn't like me.
Okay.
Oh, right here. Got it. I got it.
Are we all being too loud over there?
No, bring that down. Gracie, stand there, okay? Lift up the key, unlock the door, and walk forward. Oh, damn. Okay, stand right there. Tabs, if you want to come this way, we're actually done with that, but you can just hang out for a second.
Can I scream her name? I'm looking for Mia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mia! 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 My motivation, a clip from War Horse, and it's the part that the horse is like trying to run away and he gets caught in the barbed wire and it was stuck.
Yeah, and start taking pictures of this transformation when it starts to happen.
Yeah. Put bean put them there.
Yeah.
Come there.
Wow.
Yeah, it works because it's not coming
Okay,
off my
let's
face.
start putting them on our hands. Video. This is the prosthetic we're gonna put on. For some
Here's our troll.
This is a gel that will dry really quick against the latex. So then when it's all, you put it the way you want it, you got maybe 10 minutes and it's gonna dry permanently like that. And that's my technique for doing this because for the time to say, closer. This is the easiest, quickest way to do this.
Hello. I said this makes me look like skeletal, like old woman.
How fast is a nail glue?
Quick.
Is it? Okay.
You put on the nail or put on
You
your
might
nail?
have to cut the top with scissors in case.
Is it not
like-
open?
Well, no.
Looks like it's good. It's something.
Is it
came
good?
out.
Okay. Well, then it's good.
Bend down and the stuff poking me and everything, you can go right here.
But then they can see.
They can't. What?
I don't want me to film you.
Get out of here.
Okay. Like, wait, that was the pinky, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Which thing?
How about this one?
The big one.
They have to cover her other nails.
How you feeling?
I'm okay. Good to go.
72 hours. Gotta cram it all into one day.
I know.
It's a long day.
Yeah, but it's fun.
It is fun. And we have Alex over here who's, you know, been really excited to be here the whole time.
I was just looking. Oh, come on. I was looking at your nostril. It was all red, and then you just shoved your finger up in there. That's what.
That's what she's been doing this whole time.
All day.
Allergies are our friend out here.
Yes. Yeah, my face is so swollen I can't even be on camera right now.
very good.
I can't even be on camera right now.
Nope, not happening.
Here, look at your picture.
I was over there when I guess you had an explosion of some kind.
Dude,
We need more of this.
face exploding.
Yeah, you're like, I'm definitely gonna need what?
With the
Box of
remains. Yeah, with the skin remains.
Yeah, that's like cuts.
Came off my thumb.
Platcel Gel 10, and there's like 2 parts, and you mix them, and then they turn into latex.
So that's how you made her lovely forehead?
That's how I blended the edges in.
Yeah.
Yes, Tabs, that is how I made it.
How did you make her face look like that?
I made a mold out of one of Alex's dummy heads, actually, and then I put some Play-Doh around it and put plaster of Paris, made a little border, and then made like a mold, and then I shoved that stuff in it, and then it dried into a prosthetic.
So let's see what this looks like here.
Hold on. I gotta get a thumbnail.
Oh, that's
Alex, you grab those napkins. We're gonna apply the first layer, white. It's getting there.
Yeah, it's got an hour. It's got an hour left.
An easier white.
Success.
Wait, you don't get to dare a person. I'll pick a truth this time. I'll go back and forth.
The one you're carrying.
What is the best?
Since we have like weird things happening at the top here, I'm gonna make it
You have a go-kart.
like purpose.
A red one. Wow.
These little like holes there that's happening.
That is a cool one.
That is pretty
Just make it look like she has like weird, like maybe like decaying skin.
Little game where you
So
think
basically, I'm just going to go under here,
play.
Unless she just beats the
Well, I don't
counter.
know if she really has the shoes for hide and seek.
She can beat it.
here.
But then she still has to
I don't
seek
want you running around in the woods just in case something happens to you.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's play a different game.
You think of a line, you don't tell us what movie it is, and you just say it like how they say it. And then we have to guess what movie that is.
Oh, okay.
I like that little story.
Yeah, and it's just, yeah.
No, they're just
Ready? Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, let's go this way.
All done. Joel.
Did it hurt you?
Joel.
Good.
Stacy.
Okay. In your eyes. Yep, just like that.
Perfect.
There you go, and then you turn, okay? Ready, and go.
You're turning it like that, but
I
that's
think
right.
I turned it the right
Yep,
way. I think
it's
it was
good.
my
right there
Try
for
that.
her, Dopo?
Yes, that's great.
His little kid.
One more, the exact same way.
I'm sorry. I'm really
Same.
nice. It's just an act.
Your daddy can hold you in his arms again. But I will take a life on you at my beckoning.
All right. Great.
Was that okay? Did I squeeze you too tight?
That was great.
That was good.
Can we do it again? That'd be great.
Try to do it a little lighter.
Okay. I was
It's
just
like you
so
crushed me.
excited.
Now pick her up and go away. Now pick her up and go away. Well, that's a wrap for this location, for this scene in this movie. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna maybe continue the ending of this. We might have to shoot it tomorrow. We ran out of sunlight, but we got it right at the end. So
No matter what, we're
got
number
it.
one.
Yeah.
Woo!
thanks, guys.
All right.
Tell me if it's hurting you, okay?
I'm more worried about the eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
What about like some spirit gum?
You all right?
That one hurts just a little. I had some in my makeup kit.
Did you bring her a kit?
Let me just see where this goes.
I'm not gonna grow like man hair, right?
No, you're good.
Man, no. Okay. Sorry. I'd just rather have you less.
That was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
But her nails are.
Here, hands. I could just pull it if you're ready for it.
What?
You want just to pull it? See,
Oh, let her pull it.
yeah,
Let her
you can
pull it.
see it. It's kind of like there's barely anything, but it's enough to hold it on.
With this?
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Almost. Woo! How do you feel? Oh. How do I look? Gorgeous. Really? Absolutely gorgeous.
Okay.
You're pretty much.
Yeah.
You could go to prom.
Right there.
Holy crap! Gracie, come here. Tell those girls to come here.
You girls want to see Javelina?
Who needs a troll when you got eyes like this? Yeah, I got allergic to the grass, I think, that we were putting the flour in. So my face itched like crazy, and I took a shower right now, and this is what happens. Ooh. So red eyes, going to work and start editing. I'm gonna eat some beans first, refuel, and then we'll start going editing. But yeah. Okay, I was editing for a couple hours and I realized I need to shave for tomorrow because I want to portray myself as maybe a younger version, a flashback. So I'm gonna shoot this tomorrow. Bye bye, people. Done. Next.
I don't really know how to. Like this?
Nope. Oh, no.
Show me how to do it.
That looks like impossible. I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry. I just.
I can't believe it worked.
Alright, we're gonna apply some makeup. We're gonna use this waterproof face paint right here and apply some neon colors and some eyelashes. This girl, I got this at Walmart. We're gonna make her a fairy flower. So we put the first layer on here. We're just gonna see what's going on here and just kind of. All hope. Well, we put the eyelashes in there. We're going to see if they stay in underwater. This is what we call in the industry lion hair. Lion hair.
It's not even really.
Some storyboards, printing them out, kind of giving details, you know, flying, stopping, close up, looking at the camera, flying from the side, flying away. These are all kind of the motions we have to do, but I'm going to start out with the close-up because who knows how long her makeup and eye is going to stay on her. I shot a pretty cool effect where I wanted some fairies flying around, so I was like, well, I can't afford to get like a harness and a rope and all this stuff in the production studio, so I said, why don't we just go and use the pool that I have at my complex and have the actress in the water doing all the motions like she's flying, and then I gotta do some special effects, so to use the auto chroma key tool so I don't have to use green screen, I use blue screen. And that will go through frame by frame and mask. You just kind of have to go through a lot of the frame by frame, but you can just take out anything you don't want that's kind of resembles the same color behind her. But if it doesn't match, then I'll just have to go in and remove it one by one. But that was tedious to actually accomplish, but it's the best way to do this effect. So the results should be pretty cool. where I found a magical glass flower.
Open your mind to a place imagined. There you'll find me. Some wonder lie beside me.
My face is dry and itchy.
Okay, we just finished the film. We shot the last part today, and now on to the post-production where all the cool and all the magic starts. It's the editing studio. Come on, let's go. Oh, well, here we are. Time for work. Click. Alright, we're on the last day here. The film is due 7 o'clock tonight. It's 8:17 in the morning. I pretty much did a bunch of editing yesterday and did some special effects and stuff like that. So that was the majority of my day yesterday. So I'm going to start off with some Danishes, 3 Danishes. Thank you very much. Give me some energy. I was editing yesterday, so now I'm going to start laying in music and filters, color correction for everything. So then I'll be really tying it together. This is actually my favorite part. So after a couple days of shooting, I noticed we had about 300 and something clips. So that's a nice little treat I would have to go through. But might as well have too much footage than not enough. So 120, a couple hours early actually. I just finished the color correction. I can take a while applying all those effects because of rendering and all that stuff, and I can actually turn it in the way it is, but I want to go back and spend some more time on some of the special effects, and then if I can, I'll throw them back in there over the other ones. I fit a good, probably 8-minute movie into 5 minutes. I'm on my way to drop off the movie. It's 4:47. It starts from 5:30 to 7 is the time you can submit your films. 7's the deadline, so I'm on my way, a little bit early, but better early than late, so. I'm here with the fam. I'm just gonna say the fam. We're gonna watch the film, and here we go.
Listen, I know you didn't want to be here, and I really appreciate you doing this for me.
You gotta watch.
I'm watching. Oh, I love this. Whoa. Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
How you did that.
You know, your dad used to bring you here when you were little. He said this place was magical if you believed.
It's one wish from a troll guards you. All your heart will be that troll fills the tree.
Oh, there she is. Wow, it turned out cool. Those things are so scary. I'm really scared.
No need to be scared, my child. I'm glad we have met.
Oh my gosh, too cool.
I wish my mommy would be never reminded of that day again so that she can be happy.
How dare you wish for something as you did? I will take your life instead.
Oh, I love that.
There you go.
That was so good. Oh my gosh, that was so good. You were so scary. That was so good.
There you go. Yep. My name is Adolfo Navarro. I'm in Rage Media, and this is Stacy and Holly. And they were playing a couple roles in the film. I probably shot like an 8-minute movie, and then that was the challenge, was getting it all in there, and I had rhyming involved, so I couldn't chop some lines if I wanted to because they were rhyming. About 80% of it was in there, and a makeup I had put on you that took 2 hours, and I didn't think it'd take 2 hours. I thought it'd take an hour.
I've never participated in any kind of challenge like this, and it was incredible. Everything happened so fast, but
everything like blends together too. I feel like I can't tell one day apart from the other when we have to like cram everything in.
Yeah,
But it was great.
This was our first challenge doing a 72-hour project, but you know, we've done other projects before, but nothing like this with such a short amount of time.
It was intense.
Yeah, it was a challenge, but we were ready to take it on.
Found Holly, and I had Wyatt play a character in the film. He couldn't do these color contacts that I had, so then she referred her sister.
Okay.
And
She plays a
she
good
blew it
villain.
away to where I totally thought of a character, never what she did in a good way. It changed my entire way of thinking of the character. So,
have you seen the final product?
I did.
Yeah,
We just
we
showed it
just
to
saw
my-
it.
saw
on
it,
my
and it
work, and then
was.
we just
We
came
were
back
so
and-
excited.
It was so
It
incredible.
turned out amazing.
Yeah, it was really amazing.
Adolfo, what about the one script? Did that kind of screw you guys up, or how did you feel about that?
You threw me off with the action. I didn't know that we were going to have certain things in it. I thought it was just dialogue. So there was a bench and there was a key and then there was a bag, and I was like, well, there's 3 props now, bro. But that's all good. Like, that just helped make it more challenging.
Right.
And actually centered around the whole movie, somewhat around that key. Well, it's a couple days later, and I'm working on the longer version. I like to submit to festivals and stuff like that because it doesn't give me the time constraint of 5 minutes, so I can just do what I envisioned, because I know I had to cram a lot in this story. So been kind of revamping some of the effects, adding some shots, so just kind of waiting and seeing if we're going to make the top 20, and they're going to let us know, I think, by Saturday. Today is Thursday, so fingers crossed. Let's hopefully we can get in the top 20. Just came back from mini golf. I checked my phone. It looks like we made the top 20, so great. Now on to the premiere. So it looks like we are going to premiere the film on October 17th and Thursday at 7 p.m. So that's cool. We made the top 20. Got some midnight moonshine.
It looks like you guys have like marshmallows.
Celebrating my birthday in the film festival we just got into. So here we go.
Take a big old chomp.
Oh,
Did you say
really?
take a big old chomp? That's what it just sounded like.
Chomp. Come on, Duffel.
It's really just straight fire. Put it on.
You're gonna get drunk off that strawberry.
I'll put it all in your mouth.
Comfortable with my sexuality.
I know, so put it all in your mouth.
And swallow.
Good. Yeah, keep it in your mouth for a while. You start getting like burning nail polish remover in your mouth.
When does it start? 7. Yeah, he's gonna meet us at 6:15. And then we invited Heather and Chase.
She put the flyers. She's on the flyers.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow, cool.
4. And what's your name?
Julie.
Julie. Were you the actor? Oh, no, you went this girl, right?
That's her sister.
That was great. You were the mom.
Yeah, she's.
That was great.
Oh,
Come into the 7 o'clock showing at 6:40.
Stace, we have a little surprise for you. What?
Nice. Look at that. Well done. How cool is that? You got their attention, huh?
Wow. Wasn't expecting that. I was. Pretty cool. Stacey, you look so evil. You're on the front cover. I know a part this is. Very proud of you. I'm proud of you too. Yes. Oh, I know how to better. There's the third one. Yep, that's 16. Oh. That's exciting. You need to leave more than like 5 minutes. You can. Yeah. Oh, it's the Christmas.
Gracie's in high heels for the first time.
Ooh. Oh, it's too dark down there. Let's get her outside.
Welcome to the big show. Your seats are waiting.
Kai, do you have any more balance up there? Okay, it's time to watch the top 20 films. Yes, here we go. Enraged Media.
going to hand the mic over to our top 20 team leaders and let them give a shout out to your team or tell us about what you guys did or anything you want to say to this great audience. Here you go. And introduce yourself and what team you're from.
My name is Adolfo from Enrage Media. I just want to thank everybody here for, it was a really good crowd. I like all the reactions. I think it was great. And the actresses, you guys know who you are. The crew members, you guys know who you are. And family and work colleagues that came around and enjoyed the film with us. Thank you.
All right, thanks guys. Thank you. At the end of the films tonight, we recognize 7 outstanding performances by actors and actresses in the films you saw. When I read off your name, please come down to accept your certificate. Is Stacy Bond from the film The Family Wish. Wow. So if you look at, you gotta stand here. If you look at your programs, this is the cover girl with the makeup on, the troll. This is what she looks like as not a troll, so congratulations. 2 to 3 hours of makeup. That's little Gracie, I think. Little Gracie from the film The Family Wish. Why don't you stand up? Where are you? There she is. She won our Best Actress Award a couple years ago for a film that Adolfo did. Film Timeless. Okay, we are on to the best use of style. This is kind of an easy one because I think these guys killed it with the style. It goes to Enrage Media, The Family Wish. His films are always very visually fun to watch. And this is amazing. So we have 5 judges. Each judge scores between 5 and 25 points. All we do is add up the scores. And after adding up all the scores, the top 4 films, or top 3 films with a tie, were only 1.5 points apart. So you can look at that as 2 ways. 4 films are just amazing and just, it's incredible to think that with the points and so forth. So these films are kind of interchangeable. I think any one of them could have won. So in second place, I think second and first place after adding all those points up is only a half a point away. So this was very, very close. In second place this year, we have The Family Wish by Enrage Media.
Good job.
See you down there.
At least we saw some javelina.
Well, there you go. That's a wrap for The Family Wish for the 72-hour film challenge brought to you by the Almost Famous Film Festival. It was a great experience. I met some new friends during this process. And, every time I do one of these challenges, I learn a little bit more every time. And it's great. We won a couple awards during this event even. We got Best Overall Style. That's awesome. Visually, I drew a lot of storyboards for this, so now it's great to be noticed, recognize that, those type of things do take a lot of work to get these visuals. I think he said something about it was separated by half a point for the judges' eyes for the first and second, and we got second. So that's great. Never would have expected that to begin with. When we do this film, when I started this film, I didn't think any of that type of stuff would happen. Those are just goals that I would try to achieve. I think we pulled off pretty well. Sometimes people train, prep for the big night, the big festival, big event. And sometimes people like to go in straight up, fly the moment type thing. For this specific one, I did not do that. I trained and I prepped and I prepped and I prepped until the time it came. So, and then it comes down to execution. So that's great about these type of challenges. You can start out cold and get an idea the birth that night when you get the guidelines, or you can prep as much as you can. For this type of thing, I was like, I wanted to do something so ridiculous, and I wanted to do something, I always wanted to do a fantasy film. So I just wanted in my mind to do this fantasy film, and I will probably use this for festivals in the future. Thanks to the A3F guys for putting this on every single time.
You ready for this?
Yep. You?
No time like the present. Listen, I know you didn't want to be here, and I really appreciate you doing this for me.
It's okay. It's all good.
You know, your daddy used to bring you here when you were little. He said this place was magical if you believed. I found this in his room. Just think of it as a key to your imagination. And I know it's hard right now. Stay close. I'll be right here. Stay close, Mia.
Every day I'm reminded of that night you were taken from us. I'm trying everything that I can to ease our daughter's pain by showing her some calm memories. We miss you.
My dad brought me out here when I was a boy. He gave me something that took me into an enchanted world, where I found a magical glass flower, and if picked, that person gets one wish from a troll that guards you. Follow your heart when you make that wish, because that troll is filled with tricks.
Mia? Mia?
Open your mind to a place imagined. There you'll find me. Follow your heart to a place of wonder. Lie beside me. Just believe now. Wishes do come true.
No need to be scared, my child. I'm glad we have met. You found my flower, and one wish you shall get.
I knew my daddy was telling me the truth.
Him and I met before you were born, and his daddy before him. Your bloodline runs thick with my child, and has kept me young, thanks to Jim.
My daddy from the far too?
You can wish for him to return.
Really? I can wish for you to bring my daddy back to life?
Yes. But to get life, you must give life.
What does that mean?
Your daddy can hold you in his arms again. But I will take a life from you at my beckoning. Your daddy had to make the same choice once too. Your mommy was given the gift to bear a child, and out came you. You grew older, and as time came, my dear.
You were the miracle I wished for, but I can't forget the debt I will someday owe.
The time has come to make your wish. Bring your daddy back, and I'll make a switch.
My wish is... I wish my mommy would be never reminded of that day again so that she can be happy.
How dare you wish for something as you did? I will take your life instead, even if you are his little kid.
I can't believe it worked.